Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of Know Your Alumni. This episode is definitely going to be very helpful for all the CAT aspirants as we have Karthik Sahu along with us who got into one of the best business schools of India, that is FMS Delhi. So, hi Karthik, how are you?
Hi Shita, thank you for calling me over here and I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So, to know a bit about him, he has done his BTech from NIFTIM 2015-19 batch and he has utilized his college life in a very productive way as he tried to do a number of startups and he finally was able to do something related to a startup, Fruity Fun. And currently he is pursuing MBA from FMS Delhi. So, let's have an interaction with him. So, Karthik, share your experiences from NIFTIM and how NIFTIM helped you grow as an individual.
So Nifton was like a ride which has lots of ups and downs for me. So when I was in the first year, we had WEP, which is now happens in the fourth year. So WEP was a very good experience for me. It gave me an exposure which I couldn't find which I wouldn't have found in any other BTech college. Plus, there was a group, NIFTIM Waste Management, which was run by Arpit Bhaiya, Arun Bhaiya, Amrendra Bhaiya, Ravi Bhaiya, and Kavya. So that was a very good thing which I joined as soon as I joined the NIFTIM. So it helped me and it created my interest towards waste management. So that was my first year. And in the first year, I did 3 internships. One was in winter vacation and 2 were in summer vacation. So doing those internships taught me that I'm not made up for the regular jobs which we get after doing the BTech in food tech. It's like the quality checking department and all. So that's where I thought I should start my own. So my whole second year was like towards startup. I tried different ideas. Like you only mentioned or know about Fruity, but there were 2 more ideas which I worked on. There was one with Burmy capsules, which I did with Joy Serene and Anusha Manchanda, which was a brilliant idea, and we had a lot to learn from that. But it didn't work out, and then Fruity Fun happened. So at the end of when we decided that we should close down the Fruity Fun, I looked back at our experience from Fruity Fun and realized that there are many things which I lack, which I couldn't have got from doing just a BTech from NIFTIM. So that's when I decided that I should go for an MBA. And I started my preparation from the third year and then just got into FMS. So if I have to sum up my experience in FMS, it was like I was a very introvert person and I didn't socialize that much. So that's it.
All right, that's great. So, what was your driving force to pursue MBA right after doing BTech? Like, mostly everyone is confused that whether to go for an MBA or a job or MTech. So, what made you decide that you have to go for MBA?
The first year of NIFTIM, there were like subjects related to all food technology, and in second year the subjects related to food technology increased. That showed me that I'm not that much interested in this particular area, the technical field of food technology. And the second thing was those 3 internships. While working in those internships, I just realized that what I was doing wasn't like challenging to me. Like doing just some tests and all, like it wasn't that much challenging. And what I wanted was like something in which is more related to strategizing, managing, and all that. So that's where the interest of doing an MBA lies.
All right, that's great. So, when did you start the preparation for the CAT exam and how did you prepare? Like, how did you manage the preparation along with the college?
So my I started preparing at the end of second year when we closed down the Fruity Fun startup. So what happened was like it was just by chance. When in my first year, I completely decided that I won't go for CAT because I had an image like most of us have that CAT is a very difficult exam and like it's not easy to crack the exam. So I had that same image. But in second year, in the month of I think February or March, I was just scrolling on Facebook and I came across a message from iQuanta. They were organizing a free mock for CAT. So I just thought that like I'm free and I should just give it a try, just for fun. So I gave it and like I scored in that paper 66 marks. But the key point was that I didn't attended the quant paper. The score was only from BARC and DILR, and I got 40 marks in DILR, which just boosted my motivation and like think like that I should go for it and I can do it now. So that's when the major thing happened, and then I went to Winkle sir regarding this, that I want to prepare for CAT. So he was just asking like, what do you want to do in future and all, and I just said that I want to prepare for CAT and do an MBA. So that's when he shared the contact of Ayushi Bhatia ma'am. She was from the first batch and went into IIM Ahmedabad FABM course directly after her NIFTM BTech. So she guided me throughout my journey from the very point I started my preparation to the point that when I cleared all the interviews and got into FMS. So she was a major turning point for me, like the way she guided, like how should I approach towards it. And then I decided that I won't go with coaching. Like I thought that I can do it. Like after giving that iQuanta test, I realized that I can do it by my own. So but at that time I was with Fruity Fun. So when it got over, I started my preparation in the end of second year. And the whole third year, I was just like give 2-3 hours to the preparation of quant or VARs. And so the third year went into the preparation of CAT and the internship time also. So that's how I prepared. But the one thing is like that I didn't prepare for DILR at all. Once I got 40 marks, I didn't prepare.
Okay. So, what do you suggest? Like, how can the CAT aspirants utilize the lockdown for the preparation?
So I would say this question has two answers to two different public. So the first one is those who are in third year and not those who know they want to prepare for CAT. This lockdown shouldn't affect their preparation. Like they are not the right audience for this answer because they already know that they have to prepare, and this lockdown is just something which came. They already have their preparation plans, and I don't want to disturb their plan. How I will answer to this question is for those in second year and first year who are thinking of doing CAT or not, like they should go for CAT or not, like those who are confused. This lockdown period is a good opportunity for them. Like in this lockdown period, they can just use this time to check that whether they really want to do it or not. Because the main point is like when you do clear the CAT, clear the interviews, and go into a top MBA college, you will within 1 year of the college you will realize that CAT was just the easiest step of the MBA. The life after that will get harder, and if you are just doing it for fun or like so, then you won't be able to. You will survive, but you will not be happy in that life of that MBA college. So those who don't know that they want to do CAT or not, or they want to go for MBA or not, use this time to develop your mindset that either you want to go for MBA or it's just that you are going through it for peer pressure or like something like that.
All right. Okay. How is your life different in FMS than from NIFTM? Like there must be some changes in the college life.
Actually, it's a lot different, like completely different. Like in NIFTM, it was like we used to get everything. Like we had maths, we had like hostel were near college, so we had regular classes and all that. Okay, so and the timetable was also fixed. But in FMS, it's like FMS is only few people of FMS can join the hostel. So rest all of us have to live in flats or PGs like that. So the life is like we manage our life. So like we won't know what we will have in the dinner or what we will be having in the breakfast. Or like to be honest, like half of the time you don't even get the breakfast. Okay, because you have to hurry. Plus the timetable is like you never know when you have to go to college. You will get a message on WhatsApp or an email from any of the committees or the placement team that you have to come to college, and so you have to be there. Like it's more like following rules is a strict. We have to follow rules strictly over here. We have to be in proper attire and everything, which was like in NIFTM, it was like we were free. We were free to do what we wanted. But in FMS, it's like you have to follow the rules and follow the rules set up by the committees and the professors. So if I want to answer it in one line, I will say that in NIFTM was like a unknown startup. Like you are an owner of an unknown, not so famous startup. So you could do anything. You can experience anything. You can experiment anything. But FMS, it's like you are a CEO of a well-known company, a multinational company. So you have to work by the rule.
Okay. So now I would just like you to give an advice to the NIFTMites from your own experiences and learnings.
So I have given this advice to few of my juniors, and I will repeat the same because I still believe that this should be the right advice to those to NIFTMites in the new coming months. So it's like in the first year, just enjoy your life at the college. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the first year. Do whatever you wanted. Enjoy as much as you can. In second year, just use the second year for trying different things out. Trying different, like you want to do MTech, just go to the different websites, like how the course will be like. If you want to go for startup, use the second year for activities like starting your own thing, because NIFTM gives you a platform where there are less restrictions. Like there are restrictions, but you can do whatever you want in NIFTM. So use the second year in deciding like what you want and try different things out. In the third year, it's like whatever you decided at the end of second year, just do the hard work in the third year, and in fourth year, just achieve your dream.
Okay. So thank you so much, Karthik. It was a pleasure to hear your inspiring story.
Thank you.